What's up, guys? Welcome back to Crypto Weekly Review. We're going to take a look at the Bitcoin dump. I found a new descending channel for HEX, and it is bearish. No one else is talking about it. We have some BSC FUD and some great news in the fight against the infrastructure bill. Let's not waste any more time. Let's jump straight into it.
You big old sus, yeah. I just doubled up on crypto. I just doubled down on the new vest. Now my chair looking like 2 checks. Type of money made me want to 2-step. Who next? This week I be on the moon next. Stock going up like 2x. That's a fast flip like suplex. Two really stepping like a duplex. You bet never lose change, but I do flex.
Bitcoin on the daily chart, as you can see, this bearish divergence did play out, and yes, I did sell right up in this range right here and buy a car, so that was exciting. Will it go lower? I think there's a good probability that Bitcoin will grind up and test this 21 exponential moving average, and if it rejects, we will be confirming a downtrend, and we'll be following right in this area, right around 50K. I know a lot of people are talking about 53,000. We may get a bounce there, but I'm guessing it's going to be somewhere on this daily 200 exponential moving average, right around $50,000. I think we're going to touch this line or this pivot if it is only a wick. Bitcoin on the 4-hour chart, as you can see, it lost the 200 on the 4-hour, and now it is confirming the downtrend on the 4-hour. As you can see, it touched this white line and rejected. We are holding the 366 exponential moving average, and if that fails, which I believe it will eventually, going much lower. Ethereum is moving with Bitcoin, but it is a little bit stronger. As you can see, it is trying to test this 21 exponential moving average. If it rejects here, we will be confirming a daily downtrend in Ethereum, and lower we will go. But I do have some bad news for you, because as you can see on the 4-hour chart, we do have a little bit of bearish divergence on this little pump. I think there's a high probability that Ethereum will reject this line, this 21 exponential moving average, and come down lower. And it already tested this pivot twice, and I think it's going to be coming down to about 3,300. I mean, it's a long drop. I mean, it pumped hard and it'll dump hard. It doesn't look good. HEX, I found us a new channel. Remember that old channel? Well, I found a new downward channel, and it's descending and broadening over here on the daily chart. It looks bad. HEX lost the 21 exponential moving average. It lost the 200 exponential moving average. It lost this pivot. The next stop is right down here. I think the God whale pump is invalidated. I think that this is a big dead cat bounce, and right down here we're going to test this spot. And once we do, I think the big bounce is right around here, about 5 cents. About 4 cents. This is going to be another really big bounce for HEX. I would not buy it right now. I think we found ourselves a new channel. And could it test it right up here at about 22 cents? Yes, it could. It could come up here and test it again, but I think we're going down lower. I don't think it's going to be immediately big red dildo or anything, but it's coming. It's coming lower. Sand is a monster. If you're interested in sand, it is on bearish divergence, as you can see right here. So I would wait. And if you are bullish on sand, I would buy right here at $2.09, 90 cents, excuse me. And same thing with Mana. Mana is also on bearish divergence. I think it's going to cool off, and it can be irrational and keep pumping, but I think around $3 would be a good one if you are believing that this daily uptrend that has been working is going to continue to work. Now, man, am I right or am I right? I mean, look, I totally called this. If you remember this pivot right here, and you would be in a nice trade. You would be in a nice trade if you bought this area right here at $1.70, but I'd be getting out. All right, guys, as you know, Nancy Pelosi is the master insider trader. She is worth hundreds of millions of dollars off $200,000 salary. So if there's anybody to win over, if there's anybody to send Bitcoin to, is Nancy Pelosi, because she is about her paper. 10 Congress members asked Nancy Pelosi to help revise the crypto provision in the infrastructure bill. They explained that the current definition of a broker in the law would increase uncertainty in the cryptocurrency industry, pick winners and losers, all while eroding our country's competitive edge against other countries in the digital asset market space. Basically, these legislators are saying that, yes, crypto people should pay their fair share in taxes, but the miners and validators are not able to comply with how the law is written, because they are not trading cryptocurrency and they have no access to people's social security numbers that are on the network, and that we should not cripple or criminalize the cryptocurrency industry, because that is how this law is written. And I think if they could revise the definition of a broker, I mean, that's super, super bullish for crypto. I mean, like, yeah, Bitcoin 100K, you want Bitcoin 100K? Get onto this bandwagon. Get onto this fight. Do anything that you can on your local level to stand up for your rights before they're taken from you. And if not, I guess I'll see you on the basketball court in prison. Unfortunately, there's nothing in here about the law where you transact $10,000 or more in DeFi. You have to get that person's social security number and name. Otherwise, it's a felony. I think that should be addressed as well, but I don't see anything in here. Hopefully that is also addressed. All right, here is some huge BSC FUD. I know I always pick on HEX because they make it so easy. But I have a lot of HEX. I was actually just looking at my wallet and I'm like, oh my God, I have mind-boggling amounts of HEX still. But it's all staked. I sold at 45 cents. Remember, I told everybody I sold all my liquid HEX at 45 cents and I'm looking to buy the dip. And I think it's going to be the trade of a lifetime. But now let's pick on BSC. Incredible. BSC validators threatening to dump the whole chain and move on. The BSC devs just merge shit to master. Don't test anything. And the validators can't keep in sync. At CZ, what is this shit? Spend some money on it. I've never seen such validator rebellion on any chain. It is a complete fiasco and nobody cares. Which is sad because I really like Cake. I made a lot of money off Cake. Guys, seriously, WTF. This is a blockchain with supposedly billions of dollars of value, yet it is governed and developed like a project of a stoned teenager. So you guys know me and trust me to not have really long drawn out videos. So let me give you the gist of it. There is no code review. There is zero response to bugs. There's no beta testing on anything. They just slap it in and hope for the best. A lot of it is not working. Ethereum has 20 times more transaction throughput. I mean, it's going really slow. A lot of these validator nodes are not syncing up. The chain is completely broken and the developers are disgruntled. They don't care and they want to nuke the whole thing and walk away. If you are interested in this kind of thing, if you are a validator or a miner or interested in the tech, I will leave a link in the description box below. But I don't think the CZ can intervene and do anything. You know, like Binance is trying to go legit and they might want to distance themselves away from BSC because there's a lot of scams and a lot of Ponzi's on BSC. So this thing is crashing and burning right now. The BNB price does not seem to be affected too much. As you can see, it is right here, rejecting the 21 exponential moving average on the daily chart 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times and is consolidating at resistance. It looks like it's actually going to try to break out. Look at it sandwiched right here in this pivot. I don't know. It's rejected a few times. I think it might break out, but I think it will come back down. It looks like it doesn't care about the FUD. Binance US is looking to raise a couple $100 million for a new office. They are saying that they could raise a couple $100 million before a prospective IPO. So they will be going public, in my opinion. According to a UK researcher, Crypto Compare, Binance spot cryptocurrency trading volumes totaled 789 billion in September and 454 billion in July. When asked, CZ said, yeah, pretty much. We are making billions of dollars in profits. He says, we want regulation. I am not a complete libertarian. I'm not an anarchist, he said. He said Binance will very shortly announce where the company has decided to locate its headquarters and communicating its plan to regulators first. And from what I'm hearing, it's in Ireland. Now, Ireland has a tech sector. It's called Cell Tech. It's in Dublin, so get it, Celtic, you know. But yeah, good for CZ. I thought he was going to be in prison, but look at him now. Jack Dorsey in Square unveils white paper for decentralized protocol that lets you exchange Bitcoin, fiat, and more. And let's skip to what they're really doing here. It is an on-ramp and off-ramp directly between the fiat and crypto financial system without the need for a centralized intermediaries or trust brokers. Basically, what they're saying is it is a decentralized exchange in the form that you get to keep your own keys and interact with the contract, but it's not going to be like an atomic swap or anything, and everything's going to be KYC'd. Obviously, if you're going into your bank account, it needs KYC anyway. So this will be a great way, like instead of sending your money to Coinbase to off-ramp it, you can actually do it trustlessly because you actually have physical possession of your coins and your wallet. So yeah, this is a great thing. But hey, Jack Dorsey, if you want to impress me, how about you allow free speech on Twitter first? Let's take one last look at Bitcoin. It looks like it is rejecting the 55. It's having trouble getting above this 55 exponential moving average. I mean, if it falls down here and it doesn't even test this 21, I mean, let's face it, we're in a free fall. that's what a free fall looks like. I mean, we got to at least test this 21 exponential moving average, kind of like BSC did earlier. One more peek at HEX. HEX is still below 19.5. It's still below the 200. It looks like this descending channel is going to be active. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. And if you made it this far, please throw me a like and a sub, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.